taking next weather into your neighborhood, and tonight things are getting spooky scary as we head towards Halloween.
That's right. One street in Old Towne Orange goes all out for the holiday, and our Dani Ruberti is there to show us. Plus, she's got your next weather forecast. Hey, Dani.
Yes, I know, Amy and Juan, things are getting a little bit spooky here in Old Towne Orange. Okay, yes, the spookiest city in Orange County. I got Mike Myers back here. He's becoming my new bud. I don't know if I like this. Not scary because it's light out right now, but check it out. I got to tell you, all of these houses are completely transformed. We've got haunted mansions, and these neighbors know how to do Halloween. They understand the assignment, and this is a place where you can bring your kids. It gets packed here not just on Halloween night, but every night leading up to Halloween. It is a place where they are getting in the Halloween spirit with all the spookiness that comes with Halloween. And every single house kind of has its own theme as well. We saw a house with skeletons decked out in Charger gear, and we're going to take you all around and introduce you to this area and what it takes to put some of this stuff together. But I got to tell you, nothing spooky about the weather, my friends. It has been a beautiful day here in Southern California, and I want to jump right to it. So let's take a look what's in store for you tonight in Orange. It's going to be a beautiful night. We've been in the 70s. The sun is shining. It's feeling a little bit warmer than yesterday. Temperatures now getting a little bit closer to average for this time of year. And going into tomorrow, this is what we're dealing with in Riverside. 50s to start. Grab the jackets for the little ones. They're going to come in handy. And then we make our way into the 80s tomorrow afternoon. It's going to feel like earlier this week, a warm fall day here in Southern California. We're looking at the upper 70s in Los Angeles and Orange counties. We've got upper 80s back in the valleys, the Inland Empire, lower 80s in the high deserts, and our beaches are going to be in the 70s, warming through Friday, and then boom, we get to the weekend, and things are going to cool down just a little bit. So we've got a lot to talk about in the weather department, but Juan and Amy, my goodness, everything that we're seeing here in Old Towne Orange, we got some spookiness in store for you. I don't know if I'm up for it, but we're preparing.
Those are some incredible decorations.
Yes.
We can even hear Mike Myers breathing behind you, so it's that good.
Yes.
I know.
Very spooky.
And he's moving.
Yep, and he's moving too. Moving and grooving. All right, Dani, thanks. Tonight, it's a spooky edition of Next Weather in your neighborhood.
That's right. A part of Old Towne Orange really gets in the holiday spirit every year for Halloween.
And meteorologist Dani Ruberti is there for all the fun, plus a look at your next weather forecast on location. Dani.
Yes, hi Juan, hi Amy, good evening everyone, good afternoon I guess. Happy Thursday, I'm making friends in Old Towne Orange. Let me show you my friend over here. Isn't she sweet? She's lovely. This is what we're dealing with in Old Towne Orange. It is a spooky neighborhood for Halloween, and these houses go all out. Let me tell you, we've got these creepy little clowns, we've got Mike Myers. I mean, once we get to nighttime, we've got all the fog rolling out, and this is a neighborhood that is decked out street after street. That are going to be dealing with all this kind of creepy, spooky decorations that are turning into haunted houses, a place that you can bring your whole family. And this has been going on for decades. It's kind of expected when you move into this neighborhood. So what I want to do right now is I want to talk to Melissa, who is the homeowner of this house. And Melissa, I know you moved here 5 years ago. Was this kind of part of the deal that you were kind of like grandfathered into this?
Yes, very much so. When we moved in 5 years ago, our neighbors warned us that when we bought the house, part of the tradition is you have to decorate for Halloween and you're expected to participate with everybody in the block.
Yeah, I mean, this is not regular decorating. This is like decorating to the next level.
This is decorating like 3 weeks before you even get into October. And it's really a great thing. We have a lot of neighbors that have actually jumped on board this year, even more neighbors now throughout the streets of Old Towne Orange. And I think what really makes it special is we're very much a family oriented group here.
Thank you so much, Melissa. Thank you for letting us be here to kind of showcase all the hard work that you put into it, because it truly is a lot of hard work. And this is a place that you can bring the kids candy for Halloween, leading up to Halloween. Let's talk about your weather, though, because as I mentioned, nothing spooky about the weather. It's been a beautiful day here in Southern California, and this continues. We're going to be warm and dry going into our Friday, warmer than today. And then we start to cool going into the weekend. Highs close to average for your weekend. And then next week, a bigger warm up in store for us. Let me show you the big big weather story. High pressure is building in right now. That leads to warmer temperatures tomorrow. But once we get to this upcoming weekend, boom, we've got this big storm in the Pacific Northwest. And this is going to bring rain to the north of us here at home. The bigger impact will be cooler temperatures. And you can see it mid to upper 70s in Los Angeles and Orange counties. A super pretty weekend. Let's talk about tomorrow morning. 50s to start the day. Just a little bit chilly out there. Not too shabby. A little jacket will come in handy. So you've got 50s in downtown Los Angeles, low 50s in San Bernardino. Let me break down for you hour by hour what you can expect going into tomorrow. Areas like Fullerton, a few patchy clouds out there. By 11 o'clock before noon, we'll see lower 70s, and then we see mid 70s in the afternoon. And in the Inland Empire, you're going to see from our high temperatures, we're back to some 80-degree territory. 87 in San Bernardino, 79 in downtown Los Angeles, 82 in Simi Valley, low 80s in the high deserts. Our beaches will be in the 70s. And let's take a look at the next 7 days. Cooler this weekend, temperatures in the 70s in Los Angeles and Orange counties, close to average. But by next week, oh boy, here comes that warm up. We've got mid 80s by Tuesday. Valleys, we'll see some lower 80s going into the weekend. By next week, can you believe it? It's October. We've got lower 90s. It is not feeling like Halloween. Inland Empire, 90s there too. So cooler this weekend. A big giant ridge of high pressure builds in next week. We'll see upper 80s, close to 90s. Let's take a look at the high deserts, the mountains, the beaches. Low 70s going into the weekend for the beaches, and then upper 70s early next week. We're going to talk more about that really big warm up. But Amy and Juan, I'm normally not a fan of these spooky things, but you know what? We're here. Melissa, do you believe in us? Can I take it on tonight? No. Okay. Thanks, girl. Amy, Juan, we're sending things back to you.
It's fun spooky, so I think that's okay, at least while the sun is still out, right?
I'm a big chicken, Danny. I'm right there with you. I need some help.
Same. Okay, good.
Thanks, Danny.
Next weather in your neighborhood is looking a little spooky tonight.
A part of Old Towne Orange is all decked out for Halloween, and meteorologist Dani Ruberti is there for all the haunted fun. Plus, she has your next weather. Dani.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Juan. Hi, Amy. Yes, it's the spookiest neighborhood in Old Towne Orange. Come take a walk with me. I want to show you around. We saw Mike Myers earlier, but you guys, this is right up my alley. This is the Cocoa House. I don't like scary things, so this is a little less scary for my liking. And it's fun for the kids. It's beautiful. And look how elaborate this is. Okay, so we've got Mr. and Mrs. Skeleton. They're looking so beautiful. They're having a wonderful afternoon, having a drink and some pastries. And I've got my eyes. Ooh la la, Snow White showed up to the party. Okay, I want to introduce you to the family that owns this house. This is Michael. This is Vivian. And hello, girls. It looks beautiful back here. Michael, I just want to know, I mean, what makes it so special? I mean, being part of this, because I'm seeing house after house just transformed into these beautiful creations.
You know, it's just a tradition that has been going for so long, as long as we've been here, and it's something we wanted to keep alive. And we love being part of a neighborhood that celebrates and comes together as a community like this around this time of year.
Okay, yeah, and this is your first time doing Cocoa House, right?
We did it last year for the first time. We'd recently gone, my wife and I, to Mexico City around Dia de los Muertos, and we fell in love with everything about it, and we wanted to bring that to life here.
Okay, wonderful. And really quick, Vivian, my beautiful Snow White, what are you going to be for Halloween? Because I know it's going to be something a little different, right?
Baby Yoda.
Oh, she's going to be Baby Yoda. You're going to be the cutest Baby Yoda. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys very much. And we do want to get you ready for your weather as well. So let's talk about some of the changes while we're hanging out at the Cocoa House. Okay, so we are going to be warming up tomorrow and then cooling down over the weekend. You can see those changes. We're going from mid 80s tomorrow to the upper 70s on Sunday. So we have some weekend cooling. So warmer and dry going into our Friday. Temperatures below, close to average going into the weekend, slightly cooler though. And then you guys, we have a bigger warm up in store for us. So let's talk about it. Going into tomorrow, you can see high pressure is building in, warm for now, but that's about to change because we're tracking a trough of low pressure to the north of us. This is a strong storm. It's going to bring rain to the north for us though. All it's going to do is cool us down. We'll see temperatures in the 70s going into this upcoming weekend. Here's a look at tomorrow. You can see that breakdown for you. Areas like Fullerton, starting with a few clouds out there, not for long. We've got the sunshine, highs in the 70s. days, and we'll see mostly going into tomorrow, 70s with 80s, making a comeback in the Inland Empire. Here's a look at the next 7 days going into, a little bit of a warm up over the next 6 to 10 days. You can see that red indicating warmer than average temperatures. Let's give you a quick look at the 7-day forecast. 70s this weekend, and then once we get to next week, we're going to see 80s in Los Angeles and Orange County. So Amy and Juan, I know, Amy, you mentioned that you don't like all the scary stuff like me. This is more up of our alley, right, guys?
It really is. I'm a big chicken, I admit it. It's okay.
And it's all right.
And it's okay.
I'll
I'm
take
right
the
there with
scary
you, girl.
stuff. Yep. Thanks, Danny.
Ghost skeletons and all things scary.
Ooh, next weather in your neighborhood is getting spooky tonight.
It's part of Old Towne Orange, and it gets really into the holiday spirit every year.
And meteorologist Dani Ruberti is taking it all in, and she's got to look at your next weather forecast. Are you scared, Dani?
Pat Ruberti, I don't do good with the scary stuff. I found a Cocoa House. I loved it, but we're back in the spookiness. They know how to do Halloween here. Look at my friend, my horse friend. He might need to eat a little more, you guys. This is one of the many houses here in this neighborhood, Old Towne Orange, where they go all out. They know how to do Halloween. And the beautiful thing about this is a great place for you to bring your family, your kids leading up to Halloween. I'm going to show you all the fun, but I got to tell you, nothing spooky about the weather. Let's talk about your weather. It has been the most beautiful day. And here in Orange, we have the sun shining. We've seen temperatures in the 70s. That's the case going into the evening. And then once we get to tomorrow, you guys, it's going to feel even warmer than today. We're going to see temperatures making their way back into the 80s. We're going to see that in Riverside, 50s to start, 80s in the afternoon, and once we get to the afternoon, we're going to see highs making their way into the upper 80s in the Inland Empire, in the valleys, and then Los Angeles and Orange counties, we'll see the 70s. So Pat and Ruberti, I don't like the scary stuff, but for you girls, we're going to do it. We've got our big girl pants on today. Big girl pants.
Yes.
And we're going to see how this goes. But we've got a lot of fun to bring you.
Okay, I want to see more of that little skeletal horse there.
Yeah,
That's
you can
cute.
do it. Usually you bring us live horses.
He's coming back. Yeehaw!
Thank you, Dani.
We call this the spooky edition of Next Weather in Your Neighborhood, and tonight, Old Towne Orange is all decked out for Halloween. And meteorologist Dani Ruberti is there to show us all of that, and she's got your next weather forecast. Hi, Dani.
Pat Ruberti, I don't know what I'm getting myself into. You guys, Mike Myers, I had to look him up earlier because I don't watch scary movies. It's not my thing. I knew he was a popular scary character. Now I know it's Mike Myers. Okay, so this whole street, it's basically decked out in all of these decorations. Old Towne Orange, they know how to do Halloween. We've got haunted mansions. We've got witches and ghouls and graveyards. Everyone's getting in the Halloween spirit. And you can see out front of this home, I mean, they go all out. We've got these creepy looking clowns over here. We've got, oh gosh, and Mike Myers is coming at me now. Okay, I've got my eyes over here though. I found my friends. They've been riding their bikes, doing little wheelies all around the place. I'm making friends. Okay, and they live in this neighborhood. Hi, everyone. Okay, so I need to know, because I'm walking around, I'm kind of scared. Do you guys get scared?
No. But I'm scared of Chucky.
Oh my gosh, you're scared of Chucky?
Yeah, because a store.
Oh my gosh, I know, I'm right there with you now. You guys told me you helped decorate this house?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Chucky is right there.
Oh my gosh. So these are amazing kids right here. Who knows what they're going to be for Halloween? Let me see. Okay. Okay.
And I have a scary one. It's a crowd. And
They are strong. I told you, Pat and Ruberti, I put on my big girl pants. They've got their big boy pants on.
and that have it. And that one and that one.
Okay, I know. Okay, so basically I came over here. They turned all these creatures on behind me. So they know what they're doing. I want you guys to hang out with me a little bit longer. What are you going to be for Halloween?
Fisherman.
Okay, we got a fisherman over here. What are you going to be?
A pumpkin.
Oh my gosh, we got a pumpkin over here.
He's going to be a book in Fortnite.
Okay,
From Fortnite.
from Fortnite. Okay, I don't know what that character is, but you're going to be the best little Fortnite character.
And I'm going to be a pizza man.
Okay, and we got a pizza man over here. You always need your pizza man. That's important. Okay, stay right here, guys, because I want you to be with me for a couple more minutes. But I also want to tell you guys, we're in a spooky neighborhood. This is not spooky in terms of the weather. It has been the most beautiful day here in Southern California. Let's jump right to it. Going into tomorrow, we're going to continue to warm up here in Southern California. Beautiful today. We'll see cooling over the weekend, highs still close to average. And then once we get to next week, big time warm up in store for us. It's not going to feel like fall. So let's talk about the big weather story. We've got high pressure that's building in. This is going to bring warmer temperatures tomorrow, but boom, we get to the weekend and we're tracking this trough of low pressure that's going to dip down and bring us a cooler weekend. Saturday and Sunday, we stay dry, but temperatures are going to be dropping into the 70s. You can see that over the weekend in Los Angeles and Orange counties, mid to upper 70s going into our Saturday, mid 70s on Sunday. Now let's talk about what's going on tomorrow. We start the day. We've got clear skies, some patchy clouds out there, temperatures starting in the 50s, a little bit chilly out there. Once we get to the afternoon in areas like Fullerton, we'll start in the 50s and we're going to end the day in the 70s, even the 80s in some areas. Here's a look at our high temperatures going into tomorrow. We've got 80s back in the Inland Empire, upper 80s in San Bernardino and Riverside, upper 70s now flirting with the 80s in Los Angeles and Orange counties, and then 70s up and down the coast from San Clemente up to Huntington Beach. It's going to be a beautiful day. Once we get going into the weekend, though, let's take a look at the next 7 days. You can see those temperatures just dropping ever so slightly, 70s, and by next week, a bigger warm up. We've got 80s. Same for the valleys. Look at this weekend, lower 80s. But by next week, we're not talking 80s. We are talking 90s here in Southern California. Halloween week, it is going to be toasty out here. And also, World Series coming back to LA. It's going to be warm. Inland Empire, 80s going into the weekend, upper 80s by the time we get to next week. And finally, high deserts, we'll see 80s, beaches in the 70s, and our mountains are going to be in the 60s and 70s going into this upcoming weekend. Okay, Pat and Rudabeh, one more quick thing. Hey, guys. Okay, we've got a message for Pat and Rudabeh. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy Halloween!
They are the best. They're the best little pumpkins ever. Oh, they're throwing kisses. We love you too.
And Pizza Man.
Yes. Oh, Dani, bring them all back.
I will, you guys. I love them.
Creative costumes, too.
I just stabbed in pizza.
Yes.
Well, the scary stuff continues. We are taking next weather to your neighborhood.
And tonight things are getting scary as we head toward Halloween, from ghosts to skeletons and so much more. One part of Old Towne Orange really gets scary this time of year.
And our Dani Ruberti is there to show us. Plus, she's got your next weather forecast. Okay, you've really got some.
Yes.
You've been getting some nerve lately. As the night progresses.
I know. I told you guys. I've been a brave girl today, girls. I'm doing it for you. No, what I love about this, Pat and Rudabeh, it's such a wonderful way to bring the community together. But yes, you got to be prepared to get scared. I want to introduce you to my friend Aliska. This is the Dia de los Muertos house, and you can see, look at all these beautiful girls and guys. They're dancing throughout Halloween. Kind of spooky edition, though. This is just one of the houses. Check this out. Everything is so elaborate. This is Old Towne Orange, and the street that I'm standing on, this got the creepiest street award. So if you want to be scared, this is the place to come to. It's a wonderful place, and they've been doing this for decades, and it's been a beautiful night. Let me get right to your weather, you guys. So lovely out here. We've had the sunshine. We've had temperatures in the 70s. Now going into tomorrow, warming continues. We're going to see temperatures cooling down this upcoming weekend, and then we're still pretty close to average. Bigger warm up going into next week. So you can see that high pressure building in. There's that warm up, and then moving and grooving. It's that storm in the Pacific Northwest. No rain here. All that soggy weather to the north of us, but this is going to bring slightly cooler temperatures going into the weekend. So let's talk about tomorrow. Waking up first thing in the morning, we're looking at 50s. Quickly climbing into the 70s and the 80s. You can see those highs in the afternoon, 80s in the Inland Empire, 80s in the valleys, and then we've got 70s in Los Angeles, Orange County. Let's take a look at the next 7 days. Okay, cooler this weekend, but I've got my eyes on this giant ridge of high pressure building in next week, 80s. And look at the valleys. We're going from 80s over the weekend, bumping it up to the 90s once we get to next Tuesday and Wednesday. Same for the Inland Empire, flirting with the 90s, Tuesday, Wednesday, warm, dry, and breezy going into next week. And then you can see in the high deserts, mountains, beaches were quiet. Cooler this weekend with that warm up by the middle of next week. Alrighty, team, let's get a check at sports.
I say orange is a primary color for Halloween. And funny enough, that's where we are headed to for next weather in your neighborhood. And meteorologist Dani Ruberti is in Old Towne Orange for some Halloween fun. You know, I'm sporting some orange today too, Dani, in honor of you.
Oh, yeah, Pat, I can... Yeah, okay, but Pat, you know that saying, till death do us part?
Yes.
How about till death do us party, patty cakes? That's what we're doing. Yes. I know. I mean, Pat, we're in this neighborhood in Orange. I got to say, the spookiest neighborhood in Orange County. This is amazing. Every house is just decked out. We're talking haunted mansions. We're talking skeletons, witches. And this is one of the special houses where they start decorating, building everything that you see in the front yard in September. And you are going to see houses upon houses here that do this. This is a way to bring the community together. It's beautiful every single year, a little bit spooky. So you got to be prepared to be a little bit scared. That's not up my alley. But boy, I've enjoyed it today because it brings a lot of smiles to the kids' faces. We're going to talk more about this neighborhood white special to the community, but let's get you ready for your weather because nothing spooky about the weather today. It has been so beautiful here in Southern California. Warmer today. The sunshine was back going into this evening. It is so quiet and calm out here and still mild. We've got temperatures in the 70s in Orange, quickly dropping to the 60s by 8 o'clock. Let's talk about tomorrow morning. Tomorrow in Riverside, we are going to start in the 50s. We'll see clear skies start to finish, sunshine in the afternoon, and tomorrow's going to feel warmer than today. The warming trend continues. Look at these high temperatures tomorrow. 70s, upper 70s in Los Angeles and Orange County. We'll see upper 80s now in the valleys and the Inland Empire, and then you can see in the high deserts, lower 80s, and our beautiful beaches are going to be hanging in the 70s, and things are going to get a little bit cooler going into this upcoming weekend. So we're going to talk more about that cool down, a bigger warm up next week, but I mean, this is so beautiful back here. Yeah, till death do us party. This is all decked out for Halloween. And Pat, I have a little surprise for you. Are you ready for it?
I think so. Let me brace myself.
It's coming. One more click. One more click. You ready for this, patty cakes?
Oh, look at that. Bubbles.
Spooky. Oh my gosh, how cool is this, Pat? I wish you were here with me, but we have more fun for you.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, that party is getting started now, Dani.
Here we go. Let's go.
All right, we'll get back to Dani in a moment. We are taking next weather to Old Towne Orange, where one neighborhood goes all out with their Halloween decor. And meteorologist Dani Ruberti is there tonight for the party. It's really getting started now. Oh, look at that.
We've got the fog, we've got the bubbles, patty cakes. I mean, we've got everything going on. I am not scared right now. We're doing a good job, but this is the spookiest street in Orange County. A beautiful night, too. Look at all this. How fun it is to bring the kids till death do us party. This is just one of the many houses. I want to get right to your weather, though, because I want to talk about what you can expect, and then we're going to dive into all the magic that's happening over here. Okay, going into tomorrow, you guys, you've been feeling it out there. Today was warmer. That's going to continue going into tomorrow. Cooling this weekend. And then once we get to next week, boy, we're talking about a big warm up here in Southern California. I want to show you the big weather story. Today warmer because this high pressure system has been building in. Now going into this weekend, this is what we're tracking. A big trough of low pressure. This is a big storm that's going to bring rain to the north of us. None of that is going to reach us. Here at home, though, we feel a little bit cooler. And you can see that in Los Angeles and Orange County. Mid to upper 70s going into this upcoming weekend. A nice weekend to go look at Halloween decorations. How lovely this is. Temperatures close to average. Let's back things up, put it in reverse. Let's talk about tomorrow morning. Temperatures are dropping into the 50s. Chilly to start. Grab the jackets for the little ones. And once we get to the afternoon, we're now talking high temperatures in the 70s. This is a look at Fullerton. Let's talk highs all across the board. We'll see 70s, upper 70s now in Los Angeles and Orange County. Upper 80s in the Inland Empire. So it's going to feel a little bit toasty out there and clear skies skies. And you can see going into the weekend, slight cooling, little dip, and then we warm up next week. Let's take a look at the valleys. We're going to see temperatures hovering in the lower 80s this upcoming weekend. But by next week, this giant ridge of high pressure builds in. And now we're talking lower 90s. Same for the Inland Empire. Upper 80s by Tuesday, Wednesday, warm and breezy for the first half of the day. And you can see in the high deserts, mountains, and the beaches, we'll be looking at quiet conditions this weekend. Beaches will be cooler, warming up early next week. Okay, you guys, let's get to business. Okay, so we are in Old Towne Orange, and I want to introduce you guys to the lords of the manor as the bubbles continue on. Ooh, the gates open. Okay, this is amazing. Hello, boys. I want to bring you guys in here. Look how great this is. And I mean, what's amazing, it kind of has this old Victorian feel. We've got skeletons. The homeowners here have built everything that you see. Take a look over here. We've got a hearse that they built. We've got a skeleton horse, and it's just incredible. Okay, lords of the manor, we've got Joel and we've got Mark. I'm going to bring you guys right over here. This is absolutely incredible. I just want to know, like, what is your favorite part of this time of the year? It's incredible the work that you've put into this.
Well, we just love doing this for the whole community. This is something that's been going on long before we actually got here. We were told by the two previous owners of the house, who had been doing Halloween here for a long time, that we should not buy the house if we weren't going to keep the Halloween tradition going. So we stepped up, and as you can see, it's great for the community.
Yeah, I know, it really is. It's beautiful. And how long does it take to do this?
So we start building the props, because everything we build it ourselves, the hearse and the organ. We start in September,
Okay.
and then typically once it gets out here, it takes about 2 weeks to get it set up.
Incredible. Thank you for what you're doing for the community. It is absolutely incredible. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate both of you. Okay, so this is going to be happening every night until Halloween, up until Halloween night, Pat. So it's just really special. And you know what? Like, I get scared, Pat. You and I talk about this. Yeah. I'm doing good tonight.
Yeah, you really are.
You know, I haven't been closing my eyes. Yeah, I'm proud of myself.
You should be. Just be careful, though. The night is still young, Dani.
No.
Well, you're doing a great job out there. And you know what talent? We have witnessed some really incredible talent. Okay. You know Susanna's
really
wrapping me, so I'll see you when you get back.